I'd like to ask you a question on behalf of my friend Luke, who said he was thinking of voting for you.
Okay.
He wants to know what you think about all these road closures, you know, closing off the roads, making them all difficult to navigate and so on.
Okay, good question. Where do you work, by the way? Security?
Yeah.
Oh, you're security. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So first of all, let's talk freedom of speech. Last year, I put my whole business on the line, my career, my reputation on the line to fight for freedom of speech. I did a big broadcast on YouTube. YouTube closed it down. They tried to deplatform me, and I said, no, you're not taking my human right for free speech away. We kept broadcasting. We found a way. I almost lost my whole channel, my whole business, 10 years of work. So I'm all for freedom of speech. I'm for freedom of protest as well. I don't like this new law they put through. You have to be able to peacefully protest and say whatever you want in this city. I mean, that's basic stuff. And yet they're not letting us do this. They even tried to stop me from campaigning a few months ago and banned me from campaigning, which I think is against human rights. Yeah. So I'm all for free speech. I've got a whole thing for freedom of speech in my manifesto, which is somewhere I gave a copy to someone. So that's important for me, period. And you can see I backed it up. Let's talk, thank you, my manifesto. So again, back in the back here, it's digital freedom of speech. I've already gone up against the technology companies, but again, it's all about our freedoms. It's all about freedom of assembly, freedom of speech. Let's talk about these low traffic neighborhoods. Are you kidding me? It's one of the worst things the mayor has ever done. And I've been out. I was out in Enfield last week. I was in Ealing before that. I was in Southwark. I just came from Islington. You go to these places, they stuck these potted plants in the middle of people's roads. They didn't ask the residents. They didn't ask the business people. They didn't even ask the emergency services about it. Ambulances can't get down there. Emissions are up. Journey times are up. Businesses are going out of business, and people get fined to go see their family. They're literally getting fines. And sometimes they don't even show you where the fines are. They're in a small sign on the bottom. People are angry at the mayor. They're yelling at the top of their lungs, and he's charging millions of pounds of fines to pay for his bankrupt transport system. Let's just talk about that. TfL's going bankrupt. Sadiq blames Boris. Boris blames Sadiq. In the meantime, all of us Londoners are sitting, okay, great. You guys argue back and forth, and we have to pay congestion charges, ULEZ charges, and LTNs. I see TfL that you can run as a profit. They run TfL at a profit in Hong Kong and Tokyo. I see these big developments next to tube stops. Why aren't they paying their share? These developers should pay 3% if you're within 500 meters of a tube stop. If you've had a building that's gone up in value more so than the rest of the real estate. Crossrail alone will bring in 25 billion pounds worth of value. 1%, yeah, if it ever starts, but 1% of that is about £1 billion. That will pay to drop ULEZ, drop congestion charge, and get rid of these LTNs. So I want to rethink it. I got in the back of a black taxi on Tuesday, and I drove. They gave me the keys. I drove from Old Street to London Bridge. The closures are a nightmare proportions. Like, I had to go through all these streets, and they are so frustrated and angry. And the mayor did this illegally. And so I want to stop all of that. But someone's got to hold him accountable. And the other parties won't. The conservative looks like his enemy, but this is the same party in a different guise. You know, they give you an illusion of choice every 4 years. They sign off on each other's failures. You pay their salaries. The BBC had a debate on Sunday. They didn't invite me, even though I've been in second place for 6 months. They invited 4 candidates: Labour, Conservative, Lib Dem, and Green. They're all on the payroll of the Greater London Assembly. You pay for them. And they sat around, you know what they did? They complimented each other. Oh, the mayor was really helpful for my policy. And everyone's like, where's Brian Rose? Where are the other candidates? And yet the BBC, which by the way you pay with your tax dollars, didn't invite me. Yeah, or you don't. Didn't invite me. So look, luckily I got digital platforms. I can talk to you guys in the streets. By the way, where's the mayor right now? He's not out here talking to you. When he comes out in the streets, he has to run and hide from people. Did you see the video the other day?
Yeah, I saw that video.
He had to hide in a coffee shop for an hour until a security team came and brought him to his armored vehicle. I've been told from Labour headquarters he's not allowed out of the building until election day because he could jeopardize his whole chance. So there's something wrong about that. So I'm out here and I got solutions. Again, this is a 50-page document I worked on for 8 months. I worked with senior members of the Metropolitan Police, senior members of TfL, senior architects, senior members even from the House of Lords, all behind the scenes. It's all costed down to the pound. I know how to pay for more police on the streets. I know how to solve the knife crime problem. I know how to build houses, run transport at a profit. It's all in here. And we got to run London like a business. I got 30 years of business experience. The current mayor has never run a business in his life. He's a lawyer.
Professional lawyer.
Professional politician. He wants to become prime minister like the last mayor, Boris Johnson. Meanwhile, we lose. It's time to shake up this two-party system. We know there's a bunch of nonsense going on in the background. This is all my money, right? My wife is like, are you sure? You know, we could have bought something nice with this. I said, honey, we're going to do it ourselves. That means no one tells me what to do. It's true. No one tells me what to do. I got no donors. I got nobody telling me what to do. I just speak the truth. I talk to as many people as possible. And I think that's why people
Brilliant.
like
Good luck.
So, dude, thank you so much. Yeah.
Could I take a couple of your pamphlets?
Yeah, can we get some manifestos for this man? Oh, we got a bunch here. And we got some buttons too.
I'll take a few.
Yeah, the manifestos are the docs and
these
those are
right.
leaflets. So
Lovely. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Is that Kurt? Thanks, Kurt. We're coming at you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. How's your phone? All right, good. And again, you can publish any of this stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I'm here to talk to people in public, so that's what it's about.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. May 6th, we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
May 6th, we'll make it happen. Right? You got pictures? You guys want pictures or something or what? Come on, come around. Come around.